Please be advised of the disclaimers.
Hey, welcome back everyone. It's Pinnacle Trading here. Today we're going to take a look at how I found the JNUG trade, that's JNUG on the ticker, and we're going to go over how I found the trade, how I took the trade, and where I got an entry and exit. Before we get into that, make sure to head onto my channel, click that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified on all my future videos. Alright, let's jump into it. So JNUG. Nice spike up today. So I called this out pre-market. So let's jump into the trade alerts in the chat room. If you're not in the chat room already, make sure to join the chat room using the link in the description below or on the website. So I called this out initially pre-market at around 62. Called it out at 61.81. That was my entry exactly on this one, and just took a small position, just 10 shares on this one because I want to get my feet in the trade, and I was going to add more, but it ran up nicely, so I took profits and got more than $1 move, which is, if I get that in pre-market, I usually take that profit because that's a nice jump up, or if it's in the aftermarket hours. So I took that profit at about 62.65, almost $1 move, and took more profits at 62.9. So $1.10 per share on that one. So nice profit on that one. And I was looking to head back in. It's below 62 when markets open. So that's my trade on this one. Entry right there, exit right there. Called it out in the chat room as well so everybody else could take it. And then I got in option calls on this one. So I was looking for a swing trade on this one, but being that it ran up so much on the day, I'll tell you how I found this trade. So looking at JNUG, what happened, I saw SPY go down. So I saw selling pressure on this one from yesterday on into today, into the pre-market. So we see selling pressure on this in pre-market hours. Ran up a little bit, but it was very weak, low volume, and then we saw that drop. So that's where I took it. But pre-market, I was looking for a nice run up in JNUG, which we got, being that it was sold off yesterday, all the way down from 65 down to 61, 62. So that's why I took it. I was looking for a swing trade on that one, but turned out into a day trade and took profits. But looking at SPY, anytime this goes down, usually people jump into gold. So JNUG is gold and it's bullish. So when gold goes up, JNUG, it's not directly correlated, but it's pretty relative, it goes up. So anytime SPY goes down or stock market goes down, people jump into gold as a quote unquote safe haven. Basically, they think of it as a safe investment, even though I don't. It's really not that true, but a lot of people do that. And when you're an experienced trader, an advanced trader, you want to trade off what other people are going to do. You want to anticipate their move, not what you like or what you believe in. It's about what other traders are going to do, and that's what I did on the trade today. So let's jump back into JNUG. So we saw selling pressure on SPY, so keep that a note. And what happened? I took option calls on this one. So I was looking for a December. I got a 60 call at 9.85. It came down a little bit, so that was at 9.33. So that was right at the open. It came up a little bit. I didn't take profit there because it was hitting that upper band already, ran up nicely. I was looking for about 64 to 65. So I'll tell you why I was looking for that target. So what happened? Went up and came back down immediately. What happened? SPY jumped up a little bit, but I saw selling pressure right there. It didn't break up to the upper band, so came back down. And then I added to my position in JNUG because I saw weak hands getting shaken out, and I saw this support right here. So what happened? I added to my call, added right there. My average was 9.73 on those calls, so that was pretty good. I was pretty happy. It did fall a little bit more after there, tested lower band, and then went up. Why didn't I sell my position there? If you look at the 20-day, you see support on this one right over here where it came down to 20-day. The support right over here, middle Bollinger Band. I want to look at the 50 SMA on this one, so let's jump back into the other chart. So this is better view. So 20-day right here, you see this 200 SMA test. It tested right there yesterday too, bounced back up a little bit, and what happened? Bounced back up huge. So keep that in mind. Being that 20-day support was right there, I saw that and I was telling myself I'm not selling here because it's going to bounce off. You want to anticipate what other people are going to do in the market, not what you believe in or what your position is, what other people are going to do. That's what happened. Bounced up right off of there. So jumping back into the Bollinger Band setup and 1 day 5 minute, what you see right here, jumped over that mid band, so I was pretty confident, gained more confidence there, broke over 9 EMA, so I was pretty set there, was just gonna ride it up. What happened, went up, ran up all the way, and right about here, I took profits on that one. So these calls went all the way from 9.73 average up to 10.2, and on the day they went all the way up to 10.6, 10.7 or so. So almost $1 per option call on that one. That's $100 per option call. So I only had 2, so that was a nice profit. All in all, came out about $105, $106 profit. 10 something on the shares from the pre-market trade, and then about $100 on that option call. So a little over $100 in profit on the day. I was happy with my trade. And then what happened after, I took profits a little early, and it kept running up way more after, because we saw markets dump a little bit more, a pretty big significant drop over there. So what happened, JNUG went up. But I was happy with the trade. You know, I saw this double candle set up here, and usually I take profits when something like that hits, or the upper band. And what happened, tested 9 EMA, pretty busy throughout the day, so I took profits on that. Went up even more, 65, went up all the way about 65.75 at the highs of the day, and came back down. So it tested the previous day highs, right about there, pre-market highs, and actually broke over previous day highs and tested that 65, 66. So I was looking for 64 to 65 as profit. I alerted that in the trade alert in the chat room as well, that's in the general chat. And what happened, took profits a little bit early, a little over 63 or 64, and went all the way up to 65.7 or so. So I was very happy with the trade. Anybody who took this trade with me, congratulations. And that's how I find these trades and take the trades. And what happened, could have had a losing trade right there, but I saw that 20-day support or 30-day support. You want to look at that, and bounce up very nicely from over there, had a huge run up. So on this trade, you could have cut losses right there, but what happened, you know, we don't get shaken out by as a weak hands, and just you want to anticipate what other people are going to do in the market, look at the key support and resistance, and that's how I took this trade. So if you found this trade helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit that bell button and support Pinnacle Trading on our social media. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.